if we're talking about the accuracy, so here you can see that, okay, like let's go over here and understand this. So here see actual, how many actual values are from class 0, you know, 4 values are there. How many actual y values are from class 1? 6 values are there. So out of, 4 class 0 values, model just predicted the 3 class 0 values correctly and one is incorrect prediction is there, right? Out of 6 1 values, okay, model predicted the 6, all 6 values which are correctly predicted by the model, right? So there is only one incorrect prediction is there. So here how many correct predictions are there? Total 9 correct prediction in the, in the confusion matrix. If you sum the diagonal value, so you will see that 3 plus 6 equal to 9. So okay, these diagonal values which are nothing but the correct prediction, right? These diagonal values are nothing but the correct prediction, right? And if we're talking about the non-diagonal values, so if you sum this non-diagonal values, so you will find that the one, non-diagonal value is there. So here accuracy equal to, okay, how many correct predictions are there? Total 9 correct predictions are there because 3 plus 6 equal to 9, right? Divided by how many observations are there? Total observation, total 10 observations are there. So your accuracy will be 0.9, right? Your accuracy will be 0.9, isn't it? Which means that, okay, your model 90% of time your model is correct and only 10% of the time your model, showing you the incorrect predictions. Okay, now what about precision? What about precision? So in simple words, okay, precision is nothing but the, the accuracy of your positive predictions. If you are talking about the class 1, okay, if you are talking about the class 1 is the positive, okay. If you are talking about the, the class 0, so you can say that the accuracy of your class 0, the prediction of class 0, right? So precision in short is nothing but the accuracy of your class, either class 0 and class 1. So you will find that, okay, for this data, okay, precision, which means the accuracy for class 0 is 100%. Understood? What about next? Okay, here for class 1, there is 86% accuracy. Model is able to predict class 1 values 86% of time. Okay, so that is the accuracy of the class 1. Okay, what about the recall? What about the recall? Now basically recall just measures the completeness of your predictions. Okay, recall just measures the completeness of your predictions, which means that here you can see that we got the 0.75 as a recall, which means that the 75%, okay, your class 0 is, model is able to, find out the, 75% of that, or the completeness of your class 0. Okay, what about class 1? 100% of the time. Okay, so 100% of the time model is able to, find out the positive predictions. Precision basically, you know measures the accuracy of your either positive predictions or negative predictions. So I can write the accuracy of your class prediction, right? Class predictions. What about next? The precision. Basically precision, okay, measures the completeness completeness of your class prediction. So precision, we can simply say the accuracy of your class predictions. Okay, either class means 0 and 1 class, right? Okay, what about recall? Recall measure the completeness of class predictions. Okay, true positive. Okay, that's great to see. Okay, true positive plus false positive, right? So here you can see, okay, my true positive is how much? 6, right? How much? 6 is there. So let's go ahead with the calculation. Okay, so simply what I can do is I can write the formulas first and then we'll do the calculation itself in the Python. So we can cross check, okay, with the formulas and these values, right? So true positive plus false negative is there, right? So these are the two formulas which are there for the precision and recall. Okay, you can use it for your reference. Okay. Mm, I can simply use like this, enter it. Okay, now let's go ahead with the precision first. Okay, so what is our true positive? Okay, what is our true positive? So here you can see that the 6 value is there. Okay, so 6 divided by, okay, then we have the true positive plus false positive. Okay, we have the true positive plus false positive. So here you can see 6 divided by 6 plus 1, and let's go and enter it, and let's round this, round, okay, up to 2 decimal points, 0.86. Okay, so here you can see that the precision for class 1. Okay, if you wanted to find out the precision for class 0, so what is the formula now? Okay, as we know, this is the formula for class 1. Okay, this is the formula for your positive class. What about negative class? Now the precision value for this particular negative class is going to be the true negative divided by true negative plus false negative. Okay, now this these formulas which are for, okay, class 1, or you can see that the formulae are for class 1, or in short you can say that the your positive class, right? So that's why you will see that the true positive is there, true positive is there, true positive is there, true positive is there, right? Okay, if you wanted to find the the formulas for the class 0, right, the for formula for class 0, or in short your you know negative class, so here just add the true negative here. Okay, true negative, and this is also false negative, not the false positive. Okay, and here recall for class 0 is going to be the true negative divided by true positive plus false positive. Okay, so this is the formula. Okay, so you will have to you know understand these things as well. Okay, formula will be changing for class by class, right? So this is for class 0 and this is for class 1. So this is first the, I would say, the precision for your class 1, right, or class your positive class. That's why I mentioned the 1 here, remember. Okay, and you know, precision 1. So here you can see this thing. Okay, then what about your recall? Okay, let me do the same the precision recall in this particular cell as well, so you will understand. Okay, that's why what I can do is I can use the uh, no, I can simply add the one more cell over here, so you will understand. Okay, separately it's better. Okay, let's put recall. Okay, and here also just put the recall for class 1. Okay, now here as we know the formula for class 1. Okay, and the formula for recall for class 1 or your positive class is going to be the true positive divided by true positive plus false negative. So which means the true positive divided by again true positive plus false negative. So now here we got the formula like this: 6 divided by 6 plus 0. Okay, this is my recall formula. Okay, this is my recall formula, right? Now what about the formulas for class 0? So here these are the formulas for class 0. Let me create the new cell. Okay, these are the invalid syntax. I'll just make it markdown cell. Okay, now here you can see that, guys. Okay, the recall value for class 1 is 1. Okay, you will find that the recall value for class 1 is 1, this thing. Okay, correct. So here we just cross check that the record value is 1, and recall value basically measures the completeness of your class prediction, of your positive predictions, right? That is the thing. Now let's go ahead and find out the precision and recall for your class 0. Okay, so you can simply copy this thing over here, right, and make it 0 only. Okay, make it 0 instead of 6. You can mention the true negative, which is nothing but the 3. Here you can see in the confusion matrix true negative is going to be the 3, right? Then what about next? Okay, the true negative, which means the 3 value is there. If the recall formula is wrong, then we will never get the correct value. You will see that we got the value for the class 1, which is 1.0, which is 100%. So here you can see that the for class 1 the value is 1. Okay, so how you can describe the recall formula is class recall formula was wrong. Yes, that's why the name for the confusion matrix is the confusion matrix. So you know sometimes people will confuse in false positive and false negative, right? Okay, you will have to understand these all the things, then you will know what is recall, what is precision is. Okay, and this precision and recalls for are different for each class. So here you will find that the formula for the class 0 is different, right? So here let me show you, this is the false negative now. Okay, the false negative is going to be the the going to be the 0 here. So let me go ahead with okay, false negative is going to be 0 over here. So you will find that the precision value, yeah, so here you will see that the for class 0 precision value will be 1. So here you can see that. Okay, let's go and run. So see, precision value for your class 0 is going to be 1, and that is correct. Okay, that is correct, right? This is the precision value for your class 0. Okay, what about recall value for class 0? Let us copy this thing. Okay, and go with the formula. Here you can see that the true negative is there. So for true negative, the value for true negative is 3, right? Okay, value for true negative is 3, and value for false positive is going to be 1. This is the false positive, right? So let us go ahead with the 1 value. Okay, So let us go and run. Okay, and here you can see the recall. Okay, this is not the class 1, this is the class 0. Okay, recall value for class 0 is going to be 0.75. Here you will see we created a classification report, we got the precision, recall, F1 score, support, accuracy, and all these things. And here you will see that, okay, we cross check with the formulas too. Okay, which means that our formulas are correct and our precision, recall values are also correct, right? Then what about F1 score? What about F1 score? As we discuss accuracy, precision, recall, support. What about F1 score? F1 score is nothing but the harmonic mean, okay, of precision and recall. Okay, harmonic mean of precision recall. So let's say sometimes, okay, if you confused about precision recall, so then simply, okay, don't get into this. Okay, because, okay, initially there are a lot of things you will have to understand, right? Am I right? Initially there are a lot of things you will have to understand. So what you can do is, initially you can simply understand the concept. Okay, only don't try to, the, understand, the values of the precision and recall, because you will get confused in the formulas of that. Okay, in the initially only, after understanding all the concept what is confusion matrix is, okay, if you understood this 100% of the time, okay, if someone tell you what is confusion matrix is, so you are ready to explain what is confusion matrix is, then you can go ahead with the precision and recall. Okay, otherwise, okay, like, simply go with the F1 score. Now what is F1 score? So simply here, F1 score will tell you that the, your model, how much your model is able to, make the, correct prediction about the class 0. So if, let's say, if your F1 score is 0.86, so which means that, okay, your model is strong enough. Because if your value of F1 score is tends to 1, then you can say your model is strong. If your F1 score value is tends to 0, so you can say that your model is not strong. So here in both the case for class 0 and class 1, you will see that the values are, quite good values. 0.86 is not a bad value, it's a very good value, it's greater than 0.85, right? Sometimes people are struggling to get the 0 more than 0.8 accuracy. Okay, I'm not talking about the accuracy, I'm talking about the F1 score. If you got the F1 score which is, greater than 0.85, so, believe me, your model is good, right? So in simple words you can say this thing only. Okay, if your F1 score here is high, okay, you're near about 1, so you can say yes, your model is good. Okay, and model is, good in the prediction of class 0. If you're talking about class 1, yes, F1 score is also good, 0.92. Okay, so you can say that model is also able to, making a, model is also strong to predict a class 1 values, right? So that's how you can understand the F1 score. So if you wanted to get the value for this, okay, you can simply know the formula of harmonic mean. So what is the formula of harmonic mean then? Okay, so if you know the formula of harmonic mean, so here you can see that, okay, the F1 score for your class 1. Okay, so here you can simply use the precision and recall for class 1 first. Okay, so 2 divided by, because there are only two values, right? Precision is, precision is 0.86. Okay, let us go with this 0.86 and check whether this formula is correct or not. Because, like, the formula is like this. Okay, if you're talking about the harmonic mean, so you will find that the harmonic mean is looks like this. Okay, the F1 score, okay, you will find that the 1 divided by, okay, 1 here your precision, okay, plus, okay, 1 divided by recall. So okay, and here you will find that the divided by 2. So after the solving this, you will find that the 2 divided by, okay, if you see that, okay, 1 divided by precision into 1 divided by recall. So you will find that again, if you solve this, okay, I'm gonna use this particular formula because this is simplest way to uh you know memorize the f1 score, because you will find that f1 score is nothing but the formula of harmonic mean. So harmonic mean you will write like this, okay, right, like this. Okay, if you solve this again, so you will find that here precision into this precision, and the recall, I would say, plus you know the recall divided by, here you will see that the precision and recall, right? Now you can simply use this. Okay, now you can put this in the numerator again, because this is a simple math step, so we don't have to worry about it. Okay, so p plus r. Okay, so this is the simplest way. Okay, again, okay, after solving this, okay, after basically why I check this, because okay, I will use this formula. Okay, so like after Sahana gave me this particular formula, so that's why I checked it whether it is correct or not, and absolutely that is correct. Yeah, so let us go with this. Okay, 1, then divided by simply, okay, our precision, which is I guess 0.86 plus 1, right? And f1 score is going to be this much. Okay, let us round this up to 2 digits, and let's run this, and here you go, we got the f1 score as a 0.92. Okay, we got the f1 score as a 0.92. Okay, so that is the thing. Got it, guys? Okay, so now, okay, it's up to you. You can simply, again, you can use the same thing. You can find out the value for you know class 0. Okay, now you can simply use this value instead of 0.86, you can use the 0.75. Okay, and you can simply run this thing. Okay, and enter this, and here you will get the 0.86. So 0.86 and 0.92 are the same values, okay, which we got over here, 0.86 and 0.92. So here you will find that, okay, why I did all this thing, why I show you this thing by formula and all this thing, why we check this all the things, why there is a need. Because guys, in the first time, okay, when you are dealing with something, okay, you should have to understand each and everything. That's why I showed you this. Okay, now let us discuss about the decision tree. Okay, at that time, okay, I will never discuss this thing with you, because in the first, okay, we already discuss about this, right? In the first, we already discuss about it. Okay, so let us talk about the decision tree. So in the decision tree is yet another algorithm of classification. Okay, we can use the decision tree for the classification algorithm, as well as for doing the classification, as well as for doing the regression. Okay, so this is somewhat similar, I can say, but the approach is different. Okay, like in the logistic regression, we are going to use the logit function, but here we are going to use the entropy. Okay, we are going to use the entropy. Okay, then we are going to use the information gain, then we are going to use the Gini index. Okay, these are the few terms. Okay, with the help of that, we will be building the decision tree. So let's understand what decision tree is, then simply go ahead with our coding part. Okay, so guys, okay, in the decision tree here you will see that, let's say we have the one problem. Okay, let's say we have the one problem is there. Okay, so, and what problem is that, does the person likes computer games or not? Okay, does the person likes computer game or not, right? So here you will find that, okay, here you will find that you have the data of your, you know, other members you took the data from. Okay, you check with the, you know, multiple persons now. Okay, so you have the person's data, like their age, their gender, their occupation, right? So what we are checking is that, okay, depending upon their different, you know, inputs, their different features like age, gender, okay, occupation, like that. So we are asking the questions. Okay, this is a, you know, question based model, I can say. Okay, let's say, okay, if we talking about, if age is, you know, less than 15. Okay, we got, how we got this value, age is less than 15, and then we you know, split my data. So basically we can say that, okay, just by implementing the entropy information gain is the, you know, one major. With the help of that we can able to, you know, find that the root node. So this is my root node, in simple words. Okay, this is my root node, right? And okay, from that, okay, we can say like this. Okay, we can split the data. So here, if age is less than 15, so we can say that, okay, here, okay, here the term is -1. The term is -1. So this is going to be the prediction score for each leaf. Leaf is nothing but your outcome. Okay, leaf is nothing but the outcome, right? So here you will find that, okay, first we go with the age column. Okay, we check with, if age is less than 15, so we can simply say that yes. Okay, the, you know, negative score is there, which means that, you know, they are we can say that the like they don't like, you know, computer games, like that. Okay, if we're talking about the yes, okay, then we'll go and check the another feature, whether the gender, okay, is that person male or female. If yes, so yes, they likes computer games. If, you know, if the, you know, the person is not male, so which is in fact female, so we can simply say that, you know, they also like the, you know, computer game, but a little, okay, not that much, okay, as the males like, right? So this is how you approach with the decision tree. Okay, so let me show you another example, okay, in the whiteboard, so you will understand again the different one. Okay, now at this time, okay, my question is to, you know, depending upon the few criterias, okay, I just wanted to you know, decide whether you know, I'm gonna, you know, the accept the offer from the company or not. Okay, let's say, okay, I, you know, I did the interview of one of the company, okay, and, you know, they give me the offer letter, right? So, so in the first, what will I check? I will check, okay, the different things. Okay, first let me, okay, I'll check the salary. Okay, how much salary they are offering. Okay, if the salary is in my criteria, so I can accept the offer, or otherwise the rejecting the offer, right? If salary is in my range, okay, let's say whatever range, xyz range I want in as a salary, okay, in that range if the salary is there, so I'll accept the offer, otherwise I can reject the offer. Okay, then this is my first criteria. What will be my second criteria? Here you will see the second criteria. Let's say, okay, I just wanted to see, okay, the whether, okay, company is giving me, you know, work from home or work from office. Okay, work from, okay, home or let's say work from office. Okay, so I'll check this thing. Okay, if I'm comfortable with work from home situation, so if the company is giving me a work from home, in that case I'll accept the offer, otherwise I can simply reject it. Okay, now third situation. Okay, is the company near to my home? Okay, if not, so are they providing any cab facility or not? I'll be checking this thing as well. Okay, if company is near to me, and let's say I just wanna, I don't wanna, go with the work from home, okay, or the remote location. Okay, so what I can check is, okay, if the work is like, let's say, work from office, so what I can do is I'll check, are they providing a cab facility? If yes, so I can simply accept it or reject it. So here you will see that the accept the offer, okay, or simply the reject. Okay,